Hi guys, this is Raw, aka Crystal, coming to you today with Take It or Leave It podcast. We back. So today I have, two new people that's coming in. So I would like for everybody to introduce themselves. Once again, I do want to introduce myself. I am Raw with Take It or Leave It podcast, CEO and creator of Take It or Leave It podcast. We are going to have a good discussion today. So let's go ahead and introduce our guest and our panelists. Go ahead, Laisha, since she's new.
Woo, Laisha. Okay, so hey y'all, my name's Lele. I'm here on Take It or Leave It, and I'm ready to get lit with the discussion.
At names, go ahead, Facebook, whatever, all of that.
My Facebook name is Lele, and my Instagram name is Lele2, I believe. It could be Mommy First, but I think it's Lele.
Oh, yeah, Dizzy.
It's on me. What up, y'all? You know, this Dizzy. At Fishscale Diz. Yeah, that's my Diz.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do like a little icebreaker, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So, how everybody weekend was.
My weekend is going fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually. I'm off today, so woo.
My weekend was straight. Shit, just trying to stay busy, stay out the way.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So today our topic is social media, and social media goes 100 different ways. So we're going to talk about as little as relationship versus Facebook, drama versus Facebook, support versus Facebook, just Facebook all around the board. So I'm just going, we're going to have like little debates on this today. So I did want to start off by saying, as far as like when it comes to social media, and both of you guys can kind of get into this question. When it comes to social media, what do you guys think are the biggest pros and cons? And we're going to shoot from there.
You go first.
For me, I think a pro would be the access we now have to different resources and different people. It allows you to network a lot. Cons will also be access. It's like access is a pro and a con when it comes to social media because, oh my goodness, nothing is private anymore. Everything is out there. Everybody know your business. And even with you putting it out there, so that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, and to go with what you saying, I think like if you got a business or you some type of brand, you know what I'm saying, you can reach so many people from like just your phone. So that's a big pro. But a con, the same thing, man. Everybody chasing clout and people doing like the weirdest things, you know what I'm saying, to get attention. And I just think it just be not cool at times.
Definitely like what Quanda said on the live. Quanda and May on the live, y'all. They said, hey.
What up?
So
what do you do?
So I just want to say, when it comes to social media, I really think social media is not a real place. And when I say that, I mean like social media is a place where people come who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like how they dress, how they move, everything. Social media is a place where people, I feel like they come to be who they want to be. I think that it's a lot of like pretending. I feel like it's a lot of flogging on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, just because of they see all these different people with all these different things materialistically, and they feel like that's supposed to be it. When in all actuality, with the whole situation when it comes to Facebook or IG or Twitter or whatever social media site that you're on,
it kills the authenticity of
it kills all of that. You know what I'm saying? But you have people that like me, like I'm not gonna lie, I troll on Facebook all day.
I'm screaming.
I troll on Facebook all day long, y'all. Like I'm not gonna lie, I troll on Facebook so much to the point where I know I be grinding people gears. But sometimes I troll, sometimes just to see what people head at. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna start with friendships and relationships. Versus social media. Yeah.
I feel like those are situations where it's never supposed to reach social media. But I'm guilty of it being the other way around.
Yeah, what you mean by like friendship relationships?
Friendship relationship, how things can get a little bit of sticky on Facebook, how some people logically right now became friends through social media, and how people end friendships on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be as little as everything involves social media. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but a lot of shit be emotionally driven.
You
That's
do
how I
make
feel.
them like
You know what I'm
internet
saying?
friends, people you never seen, never met. They liking everything, they sharing everything. But then they be people that you so-called supposed to be fucking with, supposed to be cool with. They don't support nothing you doing, won't publicly show you no love. So, I don't know, all that type of stuff just be weird to me.
I feel like when it comes to relationships via social media, hey y'all, this is a topic, boy. Okay,
I don't
so
put my relationship business on social media.
Okay, so
and I hate
boom.
when people run to social media with they,
Me
you
too.
know what I'm saying, with their personal
It be
issues.
lame.
Yeah, that's not
Like
something for everybody to
extremely,
see.
you know what I'm saying? And I done did it in the past. You
Yeah,
feel me? But
I don't-
once you realize shit, you know you got to change it.
So
You
when
know
y'all
it
do
ain't
that,
right,
do
but-
y'all do that to like try to get advice from other people, or like try to bring other people input to see if you wrong or right or something?
Hell no, I ain't even gonna lie. Most of the time when I have responded relationship wise on social media, it's because the other person has done so and I'm responding. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I feel
Like
what
I
you're
don't know
saying.
how to just let shit slide. You done went left, we finna go all the way left.
Okay,
now.
yeah, I
So
feel you. I can't
that's
do it.
that's what I was guilty of. Now
Okay.
as far as you know.
Okay,
That just
so
me being honest.
I was trolling on Facebook real bad last week, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen me,
What
but
you
you
put?
know, basically they was talking about the whole Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. Definitely,
sure.
like he was definitely a legend. Like I grew off of
sure.
Rich
Yeah,
Homie Quan,
facts.
so definitely rest in peace to him. But outside of that, my first real, and this is another thing that I really want to, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go. When it comes to deaths, social media is not a real place, but unfortunately, when it comes to like deaths and things, the first place we find out is normally through social media,
Yes.
especially if you do
Right.
not know that person, you know, physically. You know what I'm saying?
For
And
sure.
with this being a artist, somebody that we didn't personally know, although we didn't personally know this person, they are still human at the end of the day. And the little jokes that I was seeing about Rich Homie Quan's death really touched me in a way, because I've experienced a lot of deaths in my life. So I wouldn't care if they was famous, rich, you know what I'm saying, joking about deaths, because you know one day it's gonna be your day, and karma's real. People be forgetting, like karma is real, for real. So definitely the jokes and all that other stuff about Rich Homie Quan was just not, it didn't sit right with me. So that, you know, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
So
seen
It was
lot
a
of
little
them, too.
distasteful.
yeah, come on
But
now,
it's
like
the internet undefeated.
That's
They
just
gonna
what- yeah.
always do what, you know
And
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna
I don't
lie.
know who be coming up with this stuff. But
I don't
It be a
either.
little-
get
it be a
somebody
little
to
funny,
cut,
I ain't
and
gonna
they
lie.
don't be playing.
But it
They
be
don't give a
wrong.
damn.
It be wrong though, y'all. I just want to tell
Nah,
y'all.
they
Just,
don't be cool.
It don't. That's not cool. And then we get into the all the women that came out after Rich Homie.
Oh man.
Why y'all think females do that?
I don't know why females do that.
You know,
To be honest,
you know,
'cause
I
I'm
went
not
through
that
that, right?
female, so
I don't know.
You know, because my boyfriend passed away.
So you had
know.
to post a picture, and then some other females went to post a picture.
okay, so maybe because they feel like shit. When he was here, if I would have did this, I would have been in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been able to get the money and the gifts and the trips. You know what I'm saying? But now that he gone,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
But you know what I seen somebody say? You know, as I was trolling on Facebook, you had people that agreed with me, and it was people that disagree. And don't get me wrong, anybody that disagreed with me, I'm not upset with you for disagreeing, because everybody has rights to their own opinion. I just personally feel like when you really think about stuff as a whole or whatever, that's when common sense comes into play. Do you think your grandmother would have told you to post a man that was with somebody else? Oh. Yeah.
No.
Do you think your grandma would have agreed with you doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Did he have a girlfriend?
Yeah, he had a
For
girlfriend,
sure.
baby mama, and
It's-
he had
and-
another baby mama outside. She
Back what we
posted something
saying,
too.
It's all clout.
But this is what somebody said on
That's
social
lame.
media. People act like the only place to grieve is through social media. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to my situation or whatever, I grieved on social media and I grieved outside of social media, which my friend can definitely say that, you know, because at the time she was with me every day. So I grieved out of Facebook probably harder than I grieved on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're going through something. But then when I got on Facebook and I started seeing people say certain things, it made me feel some type of way. But don't get me wrong, like I blame the nigga too. I blame the nigga too,
For sure.
because regardless if they didn't post it while you were here, because you would have said this, that, and the third,
Right.
but they still posted it, so you still gave them a little bit of itch and whatever. Like people were saying Rich Homie Quan was kiki and giggling in the videos and all
he
the
was,
videos.
though. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't had that outcome with Nipsey Hussle.
Bruh,
No,
somebody
I mean,
said
You know, that's the type of
that.
nigga. That's the type of
Yeah.
nigga you chose. So it's like that's
Basically.
what come with it.
Yeah. And
That's what come
a
with
lot
it.
And
of
I-
times females.
So
be
it's
wrong, whatever
still on
they got
us.
going on.
Either way it go.
Yeah. You know one thing I can't understand though? Okay, you say people come to Facebook to grieve or Instagram. Mm-hmm. I really hate when people be crying. Like you boo-hoo crying, you got time to press record, go live and all that.
Yeah,
that shit be so green to me,
goofy.
dog.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, man, you could have went and talked to somebody, did something, but instead you want to come to the book or the gram.
That's kind of out of this world.
That's funny.
So y'all ain't never cried on Facebook.
I ain't never cried.
I ain't never cried on Facebook.
Y'all take it too far.
I done cried. Hey, I done recorded myself crying and send it to a nigga.
No.
Wait, I did too.
No,
but it was for a gift though. He sent me a gift and I ain't opened it until we went around each other, and I recorded my reaction to the gift, and I sent it to him. So it wasn't like me crying like that.
But like it just like anything like that goes on like social media, like relationships, like friendships too. You know what I'm saying? Friendships get a little rocky because, bruh, you can't post nothing without a person be thinking that it be by them. And
but sometimes a bitch will gaslight you too though. A bitch will act like it wasn't about you and it was about you the whole time. Why do we do that?
Act like it wasn't about what you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Females, not you, friend.
No, I'm saying like what you mean though.
Females like they'll make a status and you'll be like, well, bitch, who you was talking about? And the bitch will be quick, oh, I was talking about it. Nah, bitch, you was talking about me the whole time.
Yeah.
But you ain't real enough to say you was talking about me.
People ain't real
you know
enough
what
to
I'm saying?
nobody.
You feel me?
Ain't nobody gonna
or if
nobody.
A bitch comment under there and be like, who you
especially
talking about,
if they
friend?
already know.
Hit me in my inbox. Nah, bitch, say who you was talking about.
So y'all be beefing with y'all friends through statuses?
No.
I ain't gonna lie, like it grind my gears with certain friendships or whatever, but I've definitely posted something like in regards to like friendships and stuff like that, because let's be real, like everybody's status, like I write troll ass statuses, like sometimes I see like just be thinking of something, or I might be involved in another person's situation, I'm just listening, I might write a status about it. People always think your status is about you, so that's not always true. But I will say with life experiences or whatever, sometimes my statuses be based off of what the fuck I just went through. Like people wild as fuck, like
right.
You're wild as fuck, and it just happened so that 20 minutes later you did some wild ass shit. So now you think that's about you, but it's really about you and about 10 other people.
Right.
Because y'all wild as fuck. It ain't even just you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I think that people are allowed to do and say whatever they want on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I just think some shit should be, you know, have some whatever. I can't believe we the new adults. God damn it. I can't believe we the new adults.
Nobody private.
I can't believe that we are.
Everything show, everything broadcasted. Shit just different now than when we was growing up. When we was young, we didn't have all this social media and shit. So.
That's crazy because like social media has really evolved. Like I remember MySpace. Like I remember MySpace. MySpace days was cool.
Down,
like,
I don't really remember too much beefing on MySpace.
It wasn't no beefing like that on MySpace.
I don't think so.
There wasn't like a timeline where you could just see people post. It was you had to go to their page and see certain stuff or post pictures. Like to be honest with you, I really forgot what was how we even like communicate on Facebook. It was only through messages.
I don't even think you could make posts on your page. I think it was just other people commenting.
I think it was all comments. Yeah, it probably was all comments. It's been so long
if I'm not
ago,
mistaken.
I don't even know.
So,
remember the post?
As far as like social media, y'all, what do y'all think is, if they took social media away?
I love it.
You'll love it.
I love it.
Do you think that it would be a downside to that? Like, would there be like a really bad downside to not having any social media? Mind you, social media is like everything now. It's the news. It help people find missing people. It's the news. It help you find a job. It help you find out who your nigga cheating with. It help you find out. You hear me? Like it help you find out. So like Facebook is like the new. It's like a whole nother world. Like it's like a whole nother world, like a global world where you could just get information from, like, and do things and scam and make money. Yeah. You could do all type of shit on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social media. That you can get famous now off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
that's why I think, I ain't mean to cut you off, but that's why I like it, because there's so many people chasing fame, and most people to me, they go about it the wrong way, and they say like no publicity is bad publicity, but a lot of people be pulling some stunts that a nigga can't really get down with, or a nigga don't be feeling.
For sure.
So it's like good and bad, but I'd rather it be no social media.
So I'm gonna go to some of the comments on our live, y'all. So let's see.
Shit, I'm pretty cool with social media. I mean,
I'm cool with social media. Like I took a break from social media for a little bit or whatever, but only to for myself. You know what I'm saying? And just keeping myself from posting little different things. You know what I'm saying? Just because when you're going through it, that's what be on your mind. Facebook actually, what's on your mind? That's the first thing you say. What's on your mind?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm definitely in a headspace where I want to learn how to be more private. Just not even just on social media generally. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it all boils down to. Just not putting everything on social media. It don't matter if that's what's on your mind. You ain't got to speak on it. Keep that shit to yourself.
So I just want to get into, this is gonna step off really quickly. So I want to get into like with you, friend. We've been friends for a while. You know what I'm saying? So you think that has Facebook made our friendship stronger, or do you think Facebook has nothing to do with our friendship at all?
I don't think Facebook had anything to do with our friendship because we didn't meet on Facebook.
Right.
We met in real life, you know what I'm saying? And that's where our friendship started. So, I mean, we ain't really had those special ass moments through Facebook. They all been in real life, so.
Somebody said social media is cool. I'm on it. I'm on
it
for fun. People take personal
even with me and you know what I'm saying, having differences in opinions and shit, we ain't never get on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think when it comes to
shit,
it comes to Facebook and like, you going at it with a particular person, that shit be energy that been wanted be said, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I'm holding myself accountable too, you know what I'm saying? Because it be stuff that been wanted said, and then I think you really be mad at yourself because you've been knowing the person was like that. And for some odd reason, you get even more pissed on Facebook and not them doing the most on Facebook, knowing damn well you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't shit. So Asia said, what about chicks that move on super fast after a dude passes away? I feel like only a woman move on fast that was in a toxic relationship, because once again, back to Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London, she's still single versus King Von and Asian. She was dating within weeks of the madness of him being dead, weeks of his death. So I feel like when it comes to that, it doesn't necessarily mean that you were in a toxic relationship. And I can only speak on this because I've been in situations. I haven't been in a relationship since my boyfriend passed away, but I feel like really in all actuality, when it comes to things such as like that particular topic, I feel like it's the reason why people go through what they go through. You know what I'm saying? You would never really know because you was never in their household. So I think that's just to like kind of sum that up on that particular discussion. But I feel like social media and grieving on social media is definitely like an issue. Like, so
I mean, I think it shows different levels of love. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I don't know. I just feel like the Nipsey Hussle love was different than the King Von love. You know what I'm saying? That's just two different types of loves, and that's why they played out in two different ways.
So
I kind of agree with her though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was toxic, and that's why it was so easy for her to just move on so fast. That shit ain't easy for Lauren London like that. You know what I'm saying? Their love was different. So.
Three. Oh, this one. But back to some of the back to some of the comments on Facebook. Quanda wanted to know, how soon is it too soon to move on after death?
I don't even feel right answering that, to be honest.
How soon is too soon to move on after death?
I know weeks is too soon.
I ain't really been in that situation.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
I think even months is too soon. But just I don't even want to put a number on it though.
Yeah, I don't think you can put a number on it. And then you never know people's situation behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's no telling on. I can't put a number on it. What you think? You've been in that situation.
I feel like moving on too soon or whatever is really like, it depends on the person, the relationship. Not saying that you could love somebody like really, a lot. You know what I'm saying? You could have been with them for a long time, but it took you like 6 months to move on. You know what I'm saying? It was certain things that was going on that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So to physically judge somebody because they move on fast is and then you might think that they're unlogically thinking like, okay, so if I was to go with he have or she have waited on me to, before they move on, a person know they person. You know what I'm saying? You, especially if y'all was in the same household, like, not to even get into my situation, but it's certain things that people don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that was going on that people don't know. So people prejudge so quickly, not knowing, thinking they know, but not really knowing because they see stuff through social media. Like, I feel like social media, that's another reason why social media fuck up a lot of things, because I feel like people will see somebody post something on Facebook and they look happy as hell. They look good as fuck.
Yeah.
Whole time he cheating on her. She don't come home at night. You know what I'm saying? She cheating. She got about 4 other dudes she talked to. You know what I'm saying? But when they post this thing on for social media, now you got other people wanting to be like their relationship, not even knowing that it ain't. What it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say social media is so mind blowing.
It's a big stage.
I want to get to that question.
I can't relate.
I think like my real opinion on that, like when a person can heal, like everybody know they healing from the traumas of a relationship or the death. I feel like when you feel that healing, that complete healing, then we can move on to another situation. You can't bring your trauma and hurt to another person. You get what I'm saying?
It's unhealthy.
Right. So that timing, it's untimable, but everybody got their feeling of time when that happened.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
whether the person here or not.
And you can't really be worrying about what another person think. You know what I'm saying? Some people might take 6 months. Some motherfucker might take 3 years.
Yep.
Like, now
but
it's on you
when they say, okay, so when y'all say move on, when y'all say move on, because like I have to really grasp this concept from other opinions. When y'all say move on, do y'all saying being in a relationship or just conversing with somebody?
Man, to be real, you already conversing with people. Not saying you, but in general, people already be having their other little friends in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So when I say move on, I mean popping out with another person. You know what I'm saying? Ready to be seen with another person. That's just what it is.
So popping out with another person.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
And when you pop out with somebody,
I ain't been in a relationship since my boyfriend passed. That's 2 years. So I ain't been in a relationship.
You probably ain't done here.
I ain't been in a relationship. I converse with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So
so you can't really say that's why you can't say conversing. But when you pop out with somebody ready to put your face on that, you know what
understood.
I'm saying?
That's like really moving on.
Different. Yeah.
That's
because in weeks you ain't moved on
talking.
and you ain't healed from nothing. Like ain't nothing happened. It's not time for you to be. You know what I'm saying? Jumping into something new. That's crazy.
A lot of that be a part of your self-love too, though.
Yes.
You feel me? Like the more you love, embrace yourself, the more somebody gonna love and embrace you too.
Yeah. For a fact.
So I feel like, okay, so when you say that and introduce yourself, because everybody introduce their stuff. And somebody asked who just walked in on the line. So
that's my boy.
Go ahead.
What's up, D.Shine, man? Born and raised, Crowtown, Florida. You feel me?
Okay, for sure.
Straight up.
Alrighty. So when you say like self-love or whatever, like kind of put that into social media a little bit. Do you think that people that run to tell social media different things have really a real self-love for themselves?
Some of them do. I don't know if you can really depict that from social media sometimes. It's like hard to analyze that, to see somebody like, you know.
But
sometimes.
that's what people do though. They analyze people's whole life on Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, some
what
people.
They assume they're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's a self-love thing deep, man. Especially with girls and adults. Like sometimes we ain't even taught how to do this.
Yeah, a lot of stuff you learning on your own. Like it's just full I think that's really what it is with things. Like even if you came from a good household, like a lot of people come from two-parent household. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come from a two-parent household. I came from
not me
my
either.
mama only. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same.
my mama ain't even bring dudes around me for a long time, like boyfriends and stuff. She never brought that around me, which is why I carry that on to when it comes to my kids as well. So it's like with social media, I really feel like it messes up people's mindset about what's really right.
Yeah, the morals.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
morals messed
But
up,
then
yeah.
again, can I really say that? Because everything is not fact. Everything that's coming out of my mouth right now is an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But fact, like, come on now, like, you know, right. Like, when you're right about, I just feel like we, especially as black people growing up in a black household, it's not too much differences when it comes, the most differences you have when it comes to black parent households is, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I got to take that back. Only because I've seen people grow up completely way different from me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people grow up in a household that their parents didn't love them like that. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up with people that, you know, didn't care if their kids went to school or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's part of their
Baby,
trauma.
Yeah.
in my household, I had to go to school every day all the way up until I was in the 12th grade. I had to go to school. Like, if I was sick, and get your ass on the bus. You know what I'm saying? So my mama did not play even when I got pregnant at a young age. Like, sick, oh, all right, can't catch the bus, all right, I'll take you to school. You know what I'm saying? You're going to school.
Yeah.
She made me go to school, but I feel like parents now are so, and that's another thing that we see on social media, like, parents now are so loosely with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Please do not take this to offense, but the kids that got the goals in their mouths, come, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. That was,
Lord,
that's
what
a-
is going
that's a big
on,
one.
y'all? Like,
That's a
y'all
big
know
one.
damn well our parents, and then we had to sneak to do stuff like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Tattoos
even
We used to have to
Yeah,
use
me
the
too.
we used to have to
Yeah.
use the aluminum foil to put on our teeth.
Yeah, for real.
like, bruh, these kids, bruh, they
Yeah,
in
that's a
expensive clothes than me, boy. Like,
Yeah.
$1,000
That's a
shirts,
Yeah, but
$1,000.
I feel like that's a phase for them too, though. And they grow into their adulthood. Like, it's a phase for them. They just, you know, some of them follow the leader.
Yeah, but the kids ain't got no job. The parents got to buy this
Oh,
stuff.
it's definitely parents. When I see them, I see their parents. When I see the kids do that, I look at who their parents are. That's what I see in them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who let, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that happens. So
Yeah, I just don't. I don't agree with. I feel like you should let kids be kids. You know what I'm saying? Especially since I want to be a kid so bad again. Like, I would
Right.
pray to be a kid
Right.
again. Like, hanging out, going out. Hey,
So what's a good age for a kid to have a Facebook? How y'all feel about that?
I had a Facebook at a young age. My mama let me have a Facebook. I got a Facebook my 9th grade year.
9th grade.
Ninth grade straight. Ninth grade, all right.
9th grade year. My son is
Elementary though, nah.
not. Yeah,
You're too young. Yeah,
my
that's young.
son is 15. He's in high school. He has a Facebook. No, he doesn't even have Facebook. He only has Instagram. And then my 9-year-old doesn't have no social media.
he
Right.
parent control.
He got a TikTok, and I
Right.
monitor that because people be wild as hell on TikTok.
That was my
Yeah,
question.
the
That was my
stuff they be
question. Do
saying
you,
on
do you parent control?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I monitor
I
that
have
or
parent
whatever.
controls,
Like,
sleep time, all that. Yeah, bedtime.
Yeah,
Your phone
I don't
cut
even
off.
play.
You ain't finna keep playing on that phone.
baby, my kids don't have a choice. They have a schedule. They have to eat by a certain time. They have to go to sleep by a certain time. They go to sleep together. My oldest has to get up the earliest, so he might as well go to sleep the same time the younger one go to sleep.
But that's the
So-
programming. That's the right programming. Like that
Because
type
that's
of
how I
programming.
was taught. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's not no, oh, ma, I ain't going to school today. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you get of age in high school, you know, some kids are telling their parents what to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't going to school.
Really.
Like, I see people,
worse in high
and
school.
like going back to social media again, like I see a lot of people joke and play about like certain stuff that they kids do and say, I ain't gonna even lie, Craig. Hey, no, hell no. Like, bruh, some of the stuff that y'all joke about that y'all kids be doing, I don't think is. Y'all shouldn't tell people that, cause that make you kind of look like, what is y'all doing in y'all household that y'all kids is saying
Right.
and stuff like,
Right.
what, you know, don't get me wrong, kids are also raised by other kids as well, because when they go to school they see different things. Like,
Yeah.
my son right now is going through a phase. I don't know what it is right now, but mommy trying to work it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, he's going through a
Right.
phase right now. He's 15. He's feeling himself. He's very handsome, but he's going through a phase right now, and I think social media affects that. His friends affect that. Everything affects that. And I be telling him all the time, like, at the end of the day, be your own person.
Hey, while you talking about kids, I was just riding and thinking about this yesterday, right? So I know plenty of guys, you know what I'm saying, felons, and I know plenty of guys that's not felons. And we all know Facebook is like a big stage to look like the gangster you ain't or the gangster you is or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for you niggas, dog, that be posting all them guns, man, let these jits know y'all got license, bro.
For real.
You nigga be licensed up, then
Right.
you posting them like you don't supposed to have them. Misleading the young niggas thinking, you know what I'm saying, that shit cool.
Right.
They don't post to have them, then they post them, now they getting ran down on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real gangsters posting no guns, bro, especially no guns niggas using.
Right.
So y'all just stop misleading jits, man. That really grinds my gears.
That's real.
That's a good point.
That really
That's a
grinds my
real,
That's a good
real
point.
point because
For sure.
to be honest with you, these younger dudes, like especially the ones that's like done, messed up their life already at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like I see
They looking up
younger
to somebody.
boys, like I see younger boys dying more than I see older men as well. But just the men generation in general, like I just see. But yeah, definitely you have a good point on that because these dudes looking up to y'all, so they thinking, oh yeah, he
Yeah,
cool,
they be
Right.
making shit be
who
cool,
cool,
not knowing
he
behind
got
the scenes.
38,
Right.
They ain't
AKs,
living
all
like
that
that.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Glocks, let me go get
Setting
me
young
one.
folks up, man.
Not even
For
realizing, and then not to be honest with you, like don't even sometimes if you know you have people looking up at you, you can have guns, don't even post them. Why
You ain't. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta
You
post
ain't
them. But
gotta
if you
post
gonna be
them.
posting them, at least brag about I got my license.
And a
you know what I'm
person-
saying, to
Right.
make these jits go get their
Right.
license, bro.
And Dizzy, right? Like a
Make it
person
sound
that
positive.
don't like a person that's really by whatever it is, they ain't showing y'all.
Nigga ain't
They not
posting
showing
fire.
guns. I'm telling y'all that
No,
right
come on,
now.
yeah.
You ain't gonna
Ain't
even know
nobody
what
that
they
knows.
got. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's how it should be. Certain stuff should just be like left in the dark at certain times, just
I gotta-
because you have people paying attention to you. And the police be on Facebook, just to
And
let y'all
the
know.
police be
Oh
on
my
this.
goodness.
I
And
got
the
to back.
police-
Everybody
on
know
that.
that. It's not a secret.
I got to back you on that one, bro. That's a
They
real
been on
good
them.
point. You can speak for it. You've been in the army. You've been around guns. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody
Oh,
knows your
nah.
background. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like your experience and your background. You know,
For
growing
real.
up in the hood and all that, being in the army. Like you got that. You know what I'm saying? Experience with them. So that's a good point.
I was just around from work the other day just thinking about this. I don't even know why it popped in my mind, but I was like, man, I gotta make sure I say that on the podcast.
Yeah,
sure.
that's a good point. Like letting people know, like, man, look, you feel me? Like got gun license.
And
For real.
And I just got to give y'all,
positive
like,
note.
I got to give both of y'all applause or whatever, like G shit, like Muff and Dizzy. Like, I've been cool with them since we was jits, like, since we was in high school.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell y'all straight up, it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter where you come
Really
from.
from the trenches.
These niggas
Really.
doing it right now. Like, they got their shit, like, so kids, y'all, it don't matter where y'all come from. Don't let, like, certain things that y'all see or mind boggle y'all and thinking that y'all can't get out of whatever situation y'all in.
Yeah.
Baby, y'all can get up out, boy, and I swear, like these niggas really did they shit. So
you are not your environment.
Yeah.
bro.
Real.
You
We
gotta
done
grow
seen
all
it.
that
No,
shit.
We done
that's what
seen
they
it
want you to
before.
believe, but that ain't what it is.
you're not your environment.
Thank you, though.
Definitely, you welcome for that.
Definitely appreciate
But like that, and that's another thing that goes into social media too. Like, you know, they showing these kids all this different stuff or whatever, but they're not showing like the consequences and repercussions. Like, kids know about jail, but do kids really know what be going on in prison? You know what I'm saying? That ain't the
Not
place
really.
you want to be.
Yeah, right.
That ain't the place you want to be. Now, a lot of people can't speak on that
They
because,
making it cool to be there.
and
In
that's
the
why.
music, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
Just social media.
man,
just
wait,
everything.
y'all. It messed me up. Now I know niggas got phones on in jail,
feel
right?
me? Come
But
on, man.
it took me
They
out when they
making it
started
cool
going
now.
live from
Come on,
jail.
man.
Like y'all having fun.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like y'all having fun, like literally, like this man got this whole little Instagram. He
Man.
on
Right.
Facebook, Instagram every day showing y'all how to cook up some shit. He be,
Yes.
and that shit is crazy. The shit that they come up with in jail.
Yes.
You're so smart. Why y'all can't use that smartness? Now, if y'all went to jail and y'all smart as hell, why y'all can't use that now? Cause like what? Like you get in jail and y'all get smart as fuck. People get out of jail and just feel like they just hold like philosophers sometimes.
that's
like,
how it be. But
I
a lot
mean-
of people find themselves in jail too, though.
Yeah,
That's why.
it's the isolation. Most important, like I was isolated and out of jail, like in school. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like in poverty, like away from home in California.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the isolation. Once a person is isolated, they can understand themselves. They
Yes.
learn themselves. They can
That's
learn
a
more
fact.
about the world.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
Like
fact.
there's that portion
It's
of
sorry to
like,
say a lot of
Yeah.
dudes, you know what I'm saying, just get the isolation when they locked up.
Yeah.
But at least they find it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, better late than never.
And I think like
Absolutely.
with true growth and true success, like us being isolated, we can find a lot about what our passions is. You know what I'm saying? How to like what we really love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a part of like I felt it. I know a lot of people I know like who've been through certain situations and had some success. They all talk about the same thing of isolation. Jesus Christ isolated 4 days, 1 night. You feel me? Like most of religions, Muslim, all of them do the same thing.
Yeah.
But we not taught, like I said, go back to like
right. Like, and you know,
think that's something that should be pushed more.
As far as what
isolation.
Yeah, definitely, because you definitely need
true
that.
True healing, yeah.
See, and you know, to be honest with you, from a person like that came from like, you know, I didn't grow up bad. I had a very good life, but my adult life is what really, you know, took me through certain things or whatever. So a lot of my backlash come from like stuff that went on from me 21 to me 32. You know what I'm saying? So I think that when it comes to isolation for me, everybody always tell me I'm so strong. I don't know always what they see. Like even on Facebook, like people be telling me, "Oh, Crystal, you so strong," and they just only know me through Facebook. May see me out a couple of times, but they've been on my Facebook. They've seen I've had a cousin die. They've seen I had my boyfriend die. They've seen I had my dad die. They've seen I had a grandma die. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they've seen different things. So when people say like you're strong, like what are you really saying? You know, what are you really saying? But I think that because I know how to, I know I got to keep going, because death don't stop nothing. Guess what? Your bill's still good. I got to be paid. You think you could call Duke and tell them, hey, I lost somebody. Do you think you can push back my thing? Or let me call my apartment complex. My dad just passed away, so I can't pay the rent this month or next month. And be like, okay, well, just we can figure out something, but you're probably gonna have to go, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I kind of move like that or whatever. And my dad taught me. My dad was in the street, so my dad taught me some shit that like I would never ever, like I can never ever forget. Like I would tell that in me. I think that's why I hustle so hard. Like I can have a job, but I sell this, that, third, but whatever I got to do to make a check. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And I think that when it comes to social media, that really helps out a lot of people when it far as hustle. Like Facebook, when we talk about pros with Facebook, that's a pro. You know what I'm saying? My podcast is ran by social media. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of need social media. Yeah. So when, you know, we get into the last, I really want to get on this right here. So when it comes to monkey see, monkey do, people on Facebook.
Copycat.
Like, and when I say monkey see, monkey do, we gonna say a person got 15 likes on their picture, right? Another person got 17 likes. They posted this picture at the same time. But soon as the right person, a couple of right people go to clicking that love button, you got 15 others following or whatever, versus the picture on the left that only has 15, 17 likes is actually a cuter picture. You know what I'm saying? The person actually kind of look a little bit, but because the right person has liked that picture or see them or shared it, you know what I'm saying? Here goes all these people. And I like speak on that because I've been seeing that a lot lately. Like all it takes for a certain person to write, like some of the stuff that be getting shared from like the popular people on Facebook or whatever they're called, it don't even be funny. It don't even be funny. It don't. Sometimes it don't even make sense or whatever. Where when you got people that really be speaking like real ass, like you be saying some real ass shit on Facebook. Gonna go viral, yeah. I was just,
bro, I don't drop so many stats. Yeah, but you been posting shit, bro.
He be saying some real ass shit. Like he just be saying like some real ass shit.
They know, man. Y'all know I be saying the realest shit ever, man.
Like he just be saying real ass shit.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk about nobody, but you know what I'm saying. But one of the other niggas will post it. Because they just be in everybody's face, be out on the scene, you know what I'm saying?
And they'll get more
300, 600 shares. Yeah. Man, my shit be way realer than that. And my shit be from the heart. You know what I'm saying? They been on, and these niggas taking other, you know, they see another meme and then they just rewrite it.
Absolutely.
That ain't even something you came up with.
Not even
original.
Yeah. I witnessed that too on social media.
But man, they know I be saying something.
You don't got social media no more.
No. Yeah, that's why another.
I don't. But I went to experience what he went through though.
Hey, you know, I wanted to ask him of that though.
Why don't you have social media at all? Like you don't got Instagram or nothing, do you?
No. So my reason for that is getting home, getting focused, and building a business. Like you know what I'm saying? Like getting real in tune with building and doing what I need to do to improve myself.
You feel like social media will take away from that?
I feel like it's a distraction.
You weren't really on social media anyway when you had a Facebook.
It's a combination of things. I mean, it's a combination of it. I felt like for me, I'm talking on a personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know, I've had some success here and there in places in athletics and business and all that stuff. I just felt like at the timing it wasn't like for me personally right then and there, like to be on social media. Me being off of there gave me more clarity. I was able to tune to myself a lot, really enjoy people's presence. You know what I'm saying? Like enjoy people's communication and get to really like feel nature, life, family, friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not distracted. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You feel me? Like, so it felt like I needed it though. I always felt that when I was social media, like I need to take a break. It was always a break in my mind, and what it is in my soul.
So what was it like just one day? What you just said, I'm deactivating all pages. Like fuck this. Like
Yeah,
this,
I already had it planned though. I organized it out my life, you know, a year ahead of time.
Oh, okay. So you just kind of you weren't on social media like that anyway,
Yeah.
like,
So
at all. Like
exactly. So I distanced myself at first. That was the initial steps of doing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it built up to like, you know,
Right.
this is the point.
Straight
I
black.
felt like God was showing me the signs of like get more in tune with me. You feel me? Like get more in tune with yourself. Learn this, do this for your success, for your people around you, and all that. So that was my story. You know, I'm digging about.
That's real though.
I don't know. Like I got from social media, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes stuff be boring, so I be coming back. You know what I'm saying? I be coming back to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like I troll. Like I say, I troll on Facebook real bad. I used to take stuff to heart, but I really don't no more because I don't care. Like people don't be knowing stuff for real. They just be talking, and that's when it comes to like people in general. When it comes to friend drama on Facebook, like. You know, the indirect statuses, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're not always indirect. Sometimes people just be fed up sometimes with shit that people do. And the status just applies to everything that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? But people will make something about them so bad and will fall out with you about Facebook when Facebook wasn't quick. You know what I'm saying? Like people play victim so bad. Like so bad. Like they'll say something about you on Facebook and then when you reverse and you might not even talk about them back, but just kind of strike a nerve a little bit. You know, say some shit like, you know, I got where I'm at by minding my own damn business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now they feeling some type of way when really I just got where I was by minding my own damn business. Everybody should try it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it like strikes a nerve and it really gets me that you can get mad at me on Facebook. You can go at me on Facebook, but you won't pick up the phone and call me?
Yeah, that's insane.
Man, listen, that right there too. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm gonna get you on the phone.
Yeah.
We ain't finna be going back and forth
on social media.
Especially if it's something serious, like especially
phone conversation.
Maybe I feel like sometimes when people go at it on social media a little bit, it comes from like I was saying earlier, I think before you walked in, I think that kind of stems from like you wanting to say things that you didn't want to say, or you know how when you fall out with somebody, I ain't gonna lie y'all, this be funny. When y'all fall out with somebody, right, and every little status you see, you be wanting to share it because it just applies to everything you just went through. Like, God damn, Facebook on point.
Exactly. Right, and I purposely don't. I purposely don't share the stuff
just because
you know what I'm
saying.
Like,
but it be like everything just be like right there or whatever. Like sometimes I share it, sometimes I won't. Like I say, if I've ever been a person like to fall out with you on Facebook, don't take nothing I say serious. You know, don't take me serious because in all actuality, behind me writing stats, I'm probably laughing. Like I'm a whole clown. This is the person I come talk to. I can't talk to her without her making a joke about something. You know what I'm saying?
Like take things personal.
Yeah, to definitely take, and I definitely don't anymore. Like when it comes to, I be that shit. When I tell you, I let that shit brush off me so quick and keep it going because I realize that nobody defines you on social media, Instagram, Twitter, no nothing. A person can write a whole status about you, and guess what? That still don't define nothing you have going on, or whatever. So, I feel like when it comes to social media, definitely people have to stop putting their all into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, put a little bit of what. If you're gonna put your all into it, let it be positive. That's what I say. Like if you're gonna put your all into it,
make
let
some
it be,
money, be positive.
Yeah,
like,
be positive.
Exactly.
Versus, you know, going on Facebook, going live. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this craziness, being messy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, everybody's messy on Facebook. Like it just be because, like I say, all posts be indirect posts to something. You know what I'm saying? It's always to something. Nobody didn't just say, okay, you know, this is what, you know, I feel like. Yeah, I'm not about it. I'm just about to post. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I say troll, like I troll Facebook and I post different things. But as far as like as far as like, you know, being for real, I don't be being for real all the time. Like I joke and play a lot on Facebook, so I really think people shouldn't take that shit serious. Like,
I agree. I don't think initially when they created it, what you know what I'm saying. I don't think it was for to do all that anyway.
it wasn't because
Really,
MySpace
like,
wasn't like that.
Yeah, I don't think the social media like really wanted
It
to
wasn't.
get too in depth and all that personal stuff. I don't think that was the agenda, but a lot of people have transformed the platform or want to. Yeah.
Well, people getting famous on, you know, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever the case might be, baby. I'm trying to get on YouTube. I heard they pay some
Nah, for
money.
real. You better get on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Right.
For real.
Yeah,
But some on
definitely,
YouTube.
definitely coming soon.
Yeah,
but-
definitely. YouTube for sure.
So yeah, I think that social media is definitely has a lot of pros and cons to everything. And we're getting towards like the end. So I'll let everybody say their little final thoughts.
I want to say,
Go ahead.
I just want to say something about taking things personal on social media. I read a book called The Four Agreements.
Yeah.
I want to put this out there for anybody listening.
I had that book on my dresser.
Yeah, I read
I have
it.
not read it yet.
No.
Reread it. Reread the book and think about social media a little piece on about it. Everybody sees life through their own movie. So, and then one of the agreements is not to take things personal.
Right.
Another one, like, always do your best. The other one is, I forgot the other two, but like all the agreements is something about life. You know what I'm saying? And it's real in tune, real in tune to help you like figure out life, like growing to adulthood and all that. You know,
Right.
social media, communicating with people, dealing with other humans, dealing with other energies. You know what I'm saying? That's a real good book.
Right.
You got something to say, Laisha?
My last thoughts would be to learn to be more private. You know, keep people out of your business and stay out of other people's business.
Yeah, for real, for real.
My thing is, man, social media is a big stage, man. So don't be looking at other people's life thinking it's supposed to be your life. You don't know what people got
Real,
going on
bro.
behind the scenes. You feel me?
That's real, bro.
A lot of people, a lot of these influencers nowadays really don't have any influence. You know what I'm saying? They're about fucking, excuse my language, about whatever, man. A lot of shit ain't genuine as you think. So just, you know what I'm saying, walk your own steps, man. Run your own race, and you will get there eventually.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
stay 100 with it.
Absolutely.
My final thoughts for social media, and this is like really big for me. You know what I'm saying? We all go through it. Don't let people on Facebook fool you or Instagram fool you and think that their life is just ship selling, like everything is cool. They ain't had a hard day, or how they gonna pay this bill, how they gonna pay that bill. Everybody go through it, because as we know right now, the world right now is just high. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff going
It's
on
hard
with
for
everybody.
everybody.
It's hard for everybody right now. So don't let anybody deter you or anything or make you feel any type of way, because we're all going through it. Like, and there's some people going through it worse than us. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of people should be very thankful that we're not in certain situations. And I had to really like count back a little bit and kind of look at my life too, because I complained so much about everything that was going wrong. I never looked at what was going right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a certain time, it's not
Life
always
is
the
a
same.
wheel of fortune.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't take that to heart. Just do what you got to do, and stuff will follow. Pray, you know, and keep God first. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And that's all. Okay, again, this is Raw. We out of here. Thank you again for all of my
Hardest
panelists.
mixtape out in the city, man. Go
All
fuck
right.
with me, man.
All
Legit
right.
homies. Happy birthday, my boy Kojo, man. Fly high,
Alrighty, and we out. And thank you again for joining the Take It or Leave It podcast. We'll be back again.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Deuces.